Yeah, yesterday went really good. Was up front all day and ended up qualifying second in the race behind Thomas. And yeah, today wasn't the best, but got off to a pretty bad start in the first one. It was pretty buried, hard to pass out there, so I ended up at 8th in that one. The second one, we got up farther up front. We were running 5th, right behind 3rd, and the bike gave away. But yeah, I felt strong in the second moto. Just a bummer the bike went out.
You've done 2 different series for pro races now, the Nationals. What are some pros and cons of the schedule, the way they do it? 1 day at the Nationals, 2 days here, a little more drawn out.
Yeah, this is a little more drawn out. Everything's a little more laid back. A lot more time in between, and I mean, that's good, but Nationals, I think, is better because it's just the day goes by fast one day, and everything's pretty rushed, so you get through it pretty quick, and you're on to the next weekend.
It was a great experience being over here. The track was super cool and big jumps and stuff like that. So it was funny because the dirt here actually reminds me a lot of Denmark, and yeah, I felt quite at home on this dirt. Jumps just a little bit bigger than Denmark, but I still felt good. Actually, I was good all weekend. I was inside the top 5 most of the times. I think only warm up today I was 6th, so I was pretty happy with being up there all the time almost, but I made a small mistake in that second moto and yeah, crashed on first lap, so that cost me a lot, and that was tough to come through the pack.
How did the heat affect you? Is it as bad as other people thought it might have been?
To be honest, it wasn't really that warm. It was just the air and was so thick, and we're not really used to that. I think we had like 3 or 4 warm races in Europe, so we're not really used to it. But yeah, it just gets heavier to breathe, and your hands get really warm, and you just get tired faster.
This weekend was kind of up and down. You know, mainly it's just a fun weekend for us. Our season's kind of over in a way, so I just want to come down here for and race the GP. But obviously, I want to do good. First practice yesterday was okay. I can't even remember what I qualified as or anything. I qualified 15th in the heat race, and then first moto today had a pretty good, decent start. And first lap I did not so good. Went off the track twice first lap, and was about 22nd, and then worked myself up to 11th. So I was pretty pumped on that, passing quite a few fast guys. So I was happy with that. Then second moto, went down in the start. I hit my legs really bad, and my bike got mangled up, so I weren't able to finish that one. But overall, I mean, I had a fun weekend. Even though my bike's kind of mangled up a little bit, my body's a little beat up, but that's just the sport. Just keep on going, and then recharge for Mars or Motocross Nations.
It started off well. That first practice got third, so straight away good feeling. And Saturday finished in 6th, qualifying heat, which wasn't so bad, so I felt good. But yesterday the weather was kind of a little bit my side. You know, today was really hot, and you know, I know up front that I'm not that well in such a heat, but I think I suffered well today. Got the 7th and the 10th for I think 8 overall. Definitely not my best result, and definitely not my best day. But I'm already straight looking forward to next week. My home GP, been on the podium twice, and definitely looking to do that again next week.
Yeah, the weekend started actually pretty good. Saturday all day I felt really good. Also this morning in a warm-up, but then like for the motos I get some click or something, and you know, didn't ride so good. And first moto I had a crash in the start straight, which was really disappointing. It came from last place to 10th, which was not so bad because my biggest rival in the championship finished 9th, so I lose only 1 point. But then in second race I got a better start, but you know, I burned too much energy in the first moto and was really tired after 15 minutes, so just tried to survive the moto because it was really hot and humid, and I come from Europe, and you know, I'm not used to this humidity, and it was very tough, but you know, still finished 5th, which was not so bad, and you know, we still have 2 GPs to go, and we're looking forward for the end of the season.
Yeah, Saturday went really well for me. You know, felt good on the track straight away. Just, had a really good feeling being at home with the home crowd. As fast as the time practice. won the qualifying race pretty easily, and then Sunday came out, felt great in warm-up too, was fastest again, and then first moto pulled the whole shot and led for a while, and just as I was starting to get a little bit of breathing room from RJ, I made a big mistake in the back in the rollers. He got right up on me and then made the pass on me, and just went through all my tear-offs sitting behind him, and he got away from me, and he ended up crashing towards the end, but I just wasn't close enough to capitalize on it. So it was a pretty fun race with RJ, and then the second moto, Paul shot it again, but RJ got me right out of the first turn, and he was just really on it. I was trying to follow for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I was hoping maybe he'd get tired a little bit, but he stayed strong, and I tried to push and go after him for about 2 laps, but just hit a wall, couldn't go anymore. The heat got to me a little bit, and started fading back, but overall it was a pretty good weekend. One of my most consistent weekends so far, so happy about that, but just I wanted a little bit more.
Yeah, this weekend was good. It's when you are fighting for the title, it's difficult, to go always on the track, and give the 100% that you always give, when you're free with the mind. But yeah, we managed to do a good weekend, and first moto messed up a little bit at the start, and from 12 get back to third, and Eli actually had a good all shot, and then he pulled away immediately. So it was difficult to catch him. He was riding very good, and I was running a little bit of time, and Jeffrey also was riding very fast at first moto, so we had a good pace, but we are happy for that first moto. Second moto, I had to stay in front of him to get the title here, because I want to get it as soon as possible, because then I ride more free, I can enjoy a little bit better the rest of the season, because now I'm always looking to stay out of troubles and stuff like that. But yeah, we lead the moto until 25 minutes, was pretty good, the pace was good, and was everything under control. Then I tried to change some lines because the track was getting rutted in some places, so I moved to another line, and yeah, I come too much from the inside, and then my front slick off the small rut, and yeah, I lost the front and crashed. And but this is part of racing. When you are on such a good high speed, it's possible to make this mistake. And then Jeffrey passed me, and then it was difficult to catch him back, because you have to risk a lot to get on the end of the moto, to push something out of you that with this hot is also very difficult. But anyway, I'm really happy with the weekend, and we go for the championship next week, so it's gonna be cool to be in Europe with all the family, to have the title.
Hey, you've been at this a while, pretty good long career. What has been this season, what's changed that you're a championship contender, beating younger guys that have been a little wilder, a little more, like futuristic style, a little bit more aggressive?
Yeah, exactly. I changed a little bit my preparation, but like I said, I started the season very strong, because last year after the injury that I had in the beginning of the season, I didn't train all the first part of the season very well, and so I had some time off also from my injury because I couldn't ride. So when the season finished last year, that I had started getting good races, after that I keep riding all winter, without stop, and so that's why I built a good condition, and on the first races I was on a very good form already, and I could train, I could test the bike very good, and the bike is working much better than it was before, and I felt more myself, on the ride on the bike, and more strong. So this is important. The time on the bike actually is what makes you go faster and more strong with the fitness.
Weekend, it turned out pretty good. Podium finish. Yesterday we were pretty much a disaster. Qualifying 12th and was not in a good spot at all. Found something in the free practice. Got the whole shot in Moto 1. Rode a good pace. Was able to get the win. Moto 2. Jeff and Tony were going really fast. We saw that from them all weekend. So I was kind of that third place guy, but was able to get that second overall. I really enjoy racing these guys. It's just something different, and they're raising the game and the level of motocross, that's for sure. I would say we definitely have some catching up to do. So you know, I enjoyed this race. You know, there wasn't really any pressure this week, so yesterday I wasn't liking it, but today, you know, I'm enjoying it and had a good weekend.
And watching the difference just in the American style to their style, it's way different. Is there anything you think you can adopt, or is your style just so cemented now you're not going to make sweeping changes?
You know, this, I don't know, it's just the whole schedule is a little bit different. You have to be patient, and you gotta save it for Sunday in the two motos. We did a pretty good job, but felt like I was playing catch up all weekend.